Hi everyone. To round up this chaotic week, I wanted to come to you with some positive news and possibly some solutions to help you during this crazy time. So we had some fantastic news yesterday with the RBA pulling their emergency lever and reducing rates yet again. So fantastic for homeowners or anyone who's got a loan at the moment. So really good news there. Not so good for those who've got their money invested. But what that's going to mean is that we're going to be able to see those reduced home loans. But what you need to do is you need to make sure that you're contacting your bank to ensure that you're getting the best rate possible. Sometimes they'll pass it on. If you're in that 4% range, then you're paying too much with regards to your home loan. So you need to look to negotiate that with your current lender. If they're not able to negotiate or give you the rate, that you should be sitting ideally in the 2% range, at least the 3% range, but certainly not in the 4%. So if that's not you, shoot us through an email. Just hit reply to this one if you've received an email from me. Otherwise, I'll post my email details down below. Flick us through your information and currently where you're at, and I can try to help to guide you. At the end of the day, we help our clients with putting home loan solutions in place. So whether it's looking at a debt consolidation or topping up to give you some extra credit and some breathing space during this crazy time, or simply just negotiating a better rate for you. Again, just flick us through some information and our wonderful mortgage team will have a look at that. So some of the other things I want to talk about as well is for those who are looking to capitalise on the government stimulus package. For those who aren't aware, they announced that if you're purchasing an asset for less than $150,000, that you'll be able to benefit from an immediate write-off. So some good tax advantages there. So we can certainly, again, help you to look at any equipment purchases. Some rates for the motor vehicles, again, are around that 4% or in the 4s, which is really, really competitive and fantastic. So if you're not sure if that's even something that you should do or what your tax benefits are, again, just shoot me through an email and I can at least guide you to see whether or not it's even viable. I did have a client the other day contact me and I suggested that he didn't go ahead with doing it. I didn't think that it was going to be in his best interest in terms of cash flow and in terms of his tax position as well. So not only will we're not always just looking at any loan solutions, but looking at providing that tax advice and cash flow advice to you to ensure that it is in fact in your best interest. I had some really good chats today, so I want to share some good news stories. I probably chatted with about 4 or 5 clients on the phone and video calls because we're not so much doing the in-person conversations at the moment, but just some really good positive conversations about where they're currently at. Some of these clients are ones that I've sat down with and completed the business coaching program with. And I was very delighted to hear some feedback about how they had a wonderful understanding of their cash flow, that they've got their war chest all sorted. So they've ensured they've got provisions for emergencies. And we did some stress testing to see what would happen if the business closed down or if they had to close the doors for a number of weeks or even months, what it would mean for the business. And the good news is for most of those clients, if not all, they successfully passed those tests. So that was really exciting to see because I have been stressed and worried about my beautiful clients and making sure that they'll be okay during these times. And we were able to put some fantastic solutions in place. So initially it probably looked like things might have seemed a bit dire for some clients, but after discussing some of the solutions, deferring some debts, looking at some repayment deferrals, also looking at ways that we can generate extra income or benefit from the government stimulus package. I'd like to think that by the end of the conversation, the clients were feeling so much better, had a really good, solid business continuity plan in place, which is fantastic. So guys, we're here to help you. I love doing it. Nothing brings me greater joy than being able to assist people in need. So all you need to do is just reach out if you're concerned, if you're feeling anxious about things, even if it's just a really, you might think it might be a little silly question. Nothing's ever silly. Please flick it through to me. I'd love to be able to help and support you. And remember, there's many solutions available. At least if I can at least provide some comfort to you, then I'll be happy. So flick me through any emails, guys. Otherwise, I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I'll be coming to you next week with some further updates to make sure that we're keeping you updated throughout the way. So talk to you soon.